today I'm going to be interviewing some panelists and some workshop people that I got to meet today. Let's get started. My name's AvaMarie.Social, and today I'll be interviewing
Stephanie Clark from Paramount Streaming.
How does Paramount leverage its involvement in blockbuster franchises?
Paramount Streaming is part of Paramount Global and Paramount Pictures. We've got a lot of blockbuster theatrical titles that go to theaters and then make their way to Paramount Streaming, Paramount Plus specifically.
Can you expand upon Paramount's strategy for captivating audiences through the movies that have been made?
We see this to be a really strong theatrical windowing strategy for us. There's a lot of great buzz that's built during the theatrical window that we see kind of translate to streaming. And there's also a really nice halo effect that we see for some of our titles that are part of larger franchises. For example, there was the new Mean Girls reboot. When that came to the service, we saw that the original Mean Girls saw a really strong lift in engagement, creating that kind of like holistic content experience for fans on streaming.
The elements underpin Paramount's enduring success and ability to push innovation boundaries in the entertainment sector.
I think that Paramount's an iconic studio with longevity, and a lot of the power is in the franchises, right? SpongeBob, Star Trek, Mission Impossible, those are all franchises with massive global appeal and interest, and I think there's a lot of longevity in that, and it's always thinking about what is the new storytelling, how can we continue to expand and give the fans what they want.
Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you. I appreciate the time.
Hi, I'm AvaMarie.Social, and today I'll be interviewing
Alisa Sommer O'Hara.
What is Google's mission, and how has it impacted marketing strategies throughout its time?
Google has a foundational mission that has been our mission for a very long time. It's to organize the world's data and make it useful. I would say there's always a link between your mission and all of the organizations, but from a marketing perspective, my thought would be that generally, we market our products, and our products are tied to making data useful. We talk a lot about that, whether that is in my team in education, or if we're talking about search and finding how to do something on YouTube, you're really talking about data and also learning in many ways.
What initiatives has Google implemented for disability inclusion?
We have a lot of initiatives across the organization from a DEI perspective. We have ERGs, employee resource groups, including a disability alliance. We have consultants that can come in and help you with your workspace, things like that. But also, those types of things come up for us because we're building products that are used by so many people, right? And so we have a lot of work that we do around, for example, in my area in education, making sure our products are used by all sorts of people.
How does Google connect with diverse communities?
Well, I would say that having a diverse workforce at Google is really important. I build for so many different people from different backgrounds, from people who live in different parts of the world, and we really do need to have that type of representation in the room so that you can understand how a piece of technology may be used differently or work differently. We have a somewhat famous example with Google Photos, where what we found is that the types of cameras on your phones didn't pick up darker skin very well, and so we did a lot of work on that, and you can't really discover that if all your testers are all white, right? Having those types of different people in the room is really critical.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
My name is Aaron Sevier.
What's the purpose of design thinking?
Design thinking is a really useful process that we use to come up with innovative new types of products and products that can really differentiate. With design thinking, we take a different perspective. As you did in the workshop today, we start with the customer. What are they really looking for? What are the needs and opportunities that present themselves as we kind of understand more of their life? And then once we understand that, we can start to build frameworks and models for understanding that information and starting to use design, or the sort of industrial design process that you saw, to come up with products and services to meet those needs.
Challenges have you faced through design thinking?
I think what's challenging sometimes is as you come up with maybe the ideal solution for customers, it may not always make sense from a financial perspective, or it may be difficult to sell in, or maybe the idea is just too abstract.
Advice would you give to someone who's intrigued in design thinking and wants to know more about it?
I think from my best advice to, if you want to be a designer or go into design, is to be curious. Look around the world, look at how you can help and how you can contribute to make other people's lives better.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hi, today I'll be interviewing
Sarah and Nari.
A question I have is, what challenges have you guys faced in product management?
Oh, that's a great question. Actually, every day is very different for us, and depending on the product you're working with, we have to go through a lot of like testing, product evaluation, try to understand the consumer. I think on a deeper level, that would be one of the challenges, but also if you overcome it, it's like really rewarding.
What have you built that you are very proud of?
Oh, actually, we just recently launched a product earlier January. We built a product called the GaN Dock, and it allows a user to provide a more seamless workplace in connecting their peripherals. I think that's my favorite part.
How do you market and advertise your products through social media?
Oh, I can help answer that. With social media, with this product, we launched what's called a paid campaign, or paid ad. Basically, we buy ad spaces in social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn even, and I think those are the main ones. Oh, Twitter or X. And then we also do email campaigns. So we send out like an email blast saying that this is now available for purchase to all of our user base. And then we also do I think we did some video ads as part of the whole paid advertisements.
Have you tried connecting with young influencers of the future?
I recently joined in January, but that's definitely going to be our target moving forward, is to obviously reach out to more of the high school audience groups, and we're potentially looking into working with or advertising on Twitch, which I know a lot of younger users definitely go towards because that's a pretty big platform that a lot of people watch, but also create content for themselves.
Thank you so much. I had so much fun today interviewing and talking to these amazing people. Gotta talk to you later. Bye!